And we're just going to let that fade out. For all the Liberty Choir men and women and my Liberty Choir volunteers, my choir people, you may have heard the story about my Uncle Jack. So I'm going to tell the story again because I think it's always worth repeating. So growing up, Uncle Jack, he never married, so he didn't have kids, but he would take the nieces and nephews, and there were many because I come from a large Italian-American family. And he would take us down to the Jersey Shore. You may have heard Bruce Springsteen talk about because he was from North Jersey and near the shore. And he would take us to the Jersey Shore. I'm from Philadelphia originally. And he would pick us up very early in the morning. And we'd be on the beach at sunrise and floating in the Atlantic Ocean. And, of course, in the summer in America, in New Jersey, it's very hot. And the water comes up from the Gulf Coast, and so it's warm in the ocean. It's not like here in England in the North Sea. It's very cold. In America, we're used to having warm ocean water coming up from the Gulf Coast being heated down in the Caribbean. And it passes right by New Jersey, so you can just walk right in. And we'd all hold hands together and float. So, I'm talking about when I'm 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we, I remember the story significantly. He said to us, "You see that out there?" And we'd all look and say, "What, Uncle Jack, what?" It's like my child voice. He says, "It's the sun." He said, "Every day it's a guarantee. It rises again." We go, "Yes, Uncle Jack, it rises again," Now, we don't realize how significant this story is going to be to us in our lives. And he says, every day the sun rises again. It's a guarantee. And that means you get to begin again. Doesn't matter what you did the day before. You know that tomorrow you can begin again because the sun rises again, and you can rise again too. It doesn't matter what mistakes you make. And he went on and, told this whole story. And when my Uncle Jack passed away, big Italian-American family again, everybody comes, every generation. And one of my uncles gets up. We all talked about Uncle Jack, and he gets up and he tells the story about the sun coming up again and getting to start again, and how significant that was in his life, and that he remembered that. And what we discovered at the funeral, the after party of Uncle Jack's funeral, is that he had told that story to everybody, all the nieces and nephews, all the different generations. He gave us that gift, this little tidbit of information to know that we could mess up, we could be sad, whatever happened to us the day before, that we got a chance again to begin again. And the sun was our guarantee, and that it would rise up. And we had it there every morning. And I think Bob Marley's saying the same thing in Three Little Birds. Not to worry. You're going to get to begin again. Rise up this morning. Smile at the rising sun. Here comes these 3 little birds pitched by my doorstep, singing to me. Melodies pure and true. This is the message to you.